Hey y'all, it's Indigo here, coming at you with round 3 of Grand Arena Season 7 Week 2. And I'm playing an opponent today that I faced him a couple weeks ago. So I went back, the name seemed familiar, so I went back and checked and saw his defenses. He likes to go light on defense and really heavy on offense. So let me show you the board here, show you what he put down. He's just got some Kira Scoundrels with Nest up top, a Hux-led First Order team, and then JTR team. So nothing too terrible over there. I kind of have an idea what I'm going to use on those, but let me go ahead and show you guys the bottom real quick, because that's where I'm going to start, of course, because I want to see what he's gotten back. So down here, he's got Bounty Hunters, but look, he put Xeris in there. Last time I just used my imps to mow over his Bounty Hunters for a quick 60. So maybe he went back and checked on that and put that in there to stop that. Then he's got a Grievous team with Watt. So I know what I want to use for that. So we'll go ahead and just take that one out first. So what I wanted to do, taking out this Grievous with Watt team, is you see I used EP, Vader, Darkseid Bastilla, and I used Nihilus and Thrawn. This way, it allows you to keep Treya and Scion just in case they got, bugs in the back, and I want to take those bugs out. Sometimes he does run tricky teams with Alpha in there, and I just want to keep some options open. So this should work. And what you normally do is, wait till you have the chance to fracture Magna, and then you want to put shock on everybody as much as you can, especially B2, because that's going to stop his bonus turn meter gain every time you hit somebody else. And you can see here from watching it, it kind of just doesn't work out that way for me. And I'm sure I played it wrong because it's been a minute since I've ran this exact comp. It's a lot easier when you have Treya in there, because then you would just isolate Magna and not have to worry about him. Makes it so much easier. But I wanted to do it a little bit the hard way, just to make sure I saved as much power as I could for the back in case I needed. And so, still kind of stuck on Magna. He's got that tank tech from Watt, so he keeps taunting. I'm forced to keep hitting him, which is unfortunate, because every time I do, I risk B2 getting more turn meter. And look, Grievous finally went, and they knocked out my Darth Vader, who I recently took to, I think he's Relic 3. So that was unfortunate, just losing Vader there, because he really does help drive the turn meter train with his Force Crush and Culling Blade. So I don't have him, so I got to be really careful now. Otherwise, this run's going to be over, before it starts. I threw turn meter over to Nihilus, and look, Magna's taunting again. Right there is where you would want to annihilate Grievous, and I'm stuck under dumb Magna's taunt, so this is not going well. I chose to do a Force Drain right there. That way I didn't want to waste his Annihilate, otherwise Grievous is just going to go ape and kill my team. Now I got a chance to finally throw some shock down. I'm on B2, throw some shock on him. Darkseid Bastila, the good thing is she can put shock down too, so got shock on Magna. Now I can annihilate Grievous finally and take him out of the picture. But look at my health and protection on my guys. Very, very low right now. So the name of the game from here on out is to kind of drag things out and try to top up everybody's protection. As long as Thrawn is still alive, he's going to be great for that. He's going to be able to pass the turn meter where you want it, make sure everybody that's still alive is healed up, as best they can be. And then he's going to top up their protection as well as his own. So that works out great. I just got to drag this thing out a little bit and make sure that, everybody can fill up. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I got his Fracture, which is great to use to keep Magna in check. And you also want to try and stun people as much as you can. You don't want extra damage from Magna when he counterattacks. You don't want, B2 to go off. Got to keep in mind to keep him stunned or what do you call it, dazed with the shock. That just stops him from getting that extra turn meter. Now all I have is him left. So I'm trying not to do too much damage. You see I can annihilate him right there, but I just went for a basic. Thrawn's moves come around again, so I throw it to Darkside Bastila, top her up, and there we go. Run out of time, so annihilate him there. And not too bad. I mean, 56, not the best, but definitely not the worst. So what I'll do from here for his bounty hunters is just take in the rest of my Darth Revan team. This team, I wouldn't use it to counter an enemy Darth Revan since I already used Darkside Bastila. I don't like leaving her out if I was doing a mirror match. So it's just leftovers to me at that point. I don't really need them for any of the teams up top, and I've got plenty of firepower left. So this is going to be a great team to outspeed bounty hunters and get the job done, because I'm going to get, you see Bosk has Death Mark. It's easy to get Death Mark on him when you get someone else below the 50% health. And I was trying to kill Zaris over there, and she was able to hang on by a thread, and she got a heal off. But that doesn't matter here. I've got plenty of damage that I can kind of override her, do much more damage than she can heal. So now we'll take her out and just work on taking the rest of these out. Boba is probably the threat for the biggest damage, so we'll just work on getting him out of there. I got the execute, so I just killed him. I thought he couldn't come back off to read that ability again. I thought once you kill him off with that move from HK that they were dead, but I guess not. It doesn't matter though. I just got Embo to take care of, and now Dengar, and that's it. There's no way to recoup banners, but, 58 banners, not too bad. And I open up the back, see what he's got back there. And nothing too fancy. A new team with Malik, and then some leftover resistance. And if memory serves, he did run that resistance team before. It's really easy to take that team out with a JTR. So that's probably what I'll go ahead and use there. And then the new team, you got to be careful with that. Sometimes I try First Order or JTR over there, and with Malik there, it can mess you up. So this time I'm just going to take in my Jedi and do a Jedi Knight Revan team. I've got my Bastila in there. I've got Hermit Yoda. Everybody's got good relics on them. So I'm going to do what I can to try to, get good banners. I know it's going to be an efficiency game with him going this light on defense. It's going to be tough. So going after Dooku first, was trying to decide if I needed to waste my direct focus there or if I could just take him out without it. But better safe than sorry. I'll just throw a direct focus on him. Almost got him down. So we'll do that now. Send Yoda over there. Now that Dooku's out of the picture, it gets a little bit easier because he's not feeding extra turn meter and putting everybody under stealth. I really hate that. But you do tend to get stuck under Malik's taunt, so you got to watch out for that. Attacking Malik when I have to. Try to clear the buffs off him. You got to watch out for Droideca's big hits. Droideka can start knocking people out. And there's definitely a way to get rid of your banners. So you got to keep an eye out on that. Jango's gone 2 times, so he's lost his damage immunity. So since that's gone, I'm going to take advantage of that and work on taking him out. You can see I got extortion on everybody. At this point, I'm letting it kind of pile up. I got to get rid of some of these separatists before I worry about too much about cleansing this extortion. I don't want to worry about paying off the extortion and then having Jango or Droideka kill me. So you just got to watch out for that. I was debating here, should I pay the extortion now that Jango's gone, or should I attack Droideka? And so what I'm going to try and do is just take Droideka out if I can. Luckily, it's Bastilla's turn. Use her buff strip there and get a stun on Droideka, so that's good. I don't have to worry about another big hit. Now I'll start to pay off a little bit of that extortion. Yoda's turn, so throw some buffs around. And here we go. Now it's back to Hermit Yoda. I got Master's Training up, so we'll use that, take Droidica out. Now I got a direct focus. Throw that on Malik just to do as much damage as I can. And here's where it gets frustrating. Like, you see him in the yellow, and I hit him with Yoda, and he's still in the yellow. Hit him with Yoda again, he's in the red. It's like, I thought Revan's hit right there would finish him off, but no. So Yoda splashes, still in the red. Basic, still in the red. And he heals back up to yellow. So it's frustrating. He can take a lot of punishment, and I'm trying to just get him out before, he drains somebody to death and still leaves me time to heal up as best I can. So keep going after Malik. All Nuke can do is really throw Extortion down. And yes, that can hurt, but Malik's going to hurt a lot more. So got him out finally. Now I can start worrying about paying the piper here. I've got heals from Hermit Yoda. Watch this. I mean, I don't know if this is the best way, but this is all I could do. I started paying all the extortion as much as I can, so I don't have to worry about that. I got Newt under stun. Got that heal move from Revan right there. Now Newt's on his last life. So I'm using basics just from Hermit Yoda because that's going to heal everybody up a little bit and give out some turn meter. Using Jolie's move to heal up what I can. Again, I have a choice to do Master's Training. I can finish him off, but I do basics. I'm just trying to fill up as much health and protection as I can. So that's why I'm kind of dragging it out a little bit there. Now I'll call to assist, and I call Hermit Yoda just to get one extra heal. And I was able to get 58 banners. So not too bad at all, I think. Now I'm going to go after this resistance team. I told you earlier the best way to go about it was JTR, I think. So once you go first and you keep moving, they don't really get to do much of anything. So I go first and I burn with R2. That way it's going to proc some exposes, which is going to generate turn meter for the team. And after that, then I can do what I want. I use R2's stuns to help control the team. One thing I'm not familiar with, though, is fighting with the vets. Vet Han and Vet Chewie there. And look at that. I mean, they hit hard. I forgot that, they have stuns and dazes and whatnot. I had to go read their kits because I've got my Vet Han up, obviously, for Kylo's event. But I don't have Vet Chewie up. And I know they fit well under resistance now, so I got to watch out for that. I guess they do big damage, and they have stuns and dazes, which hurt the team, so we'll start taking those guys out. I was worried about Poe going and using his move to take away turn meter and gain turn meter and put up buff immunity. I didn't want any of that. So I get Illuminated Destiny off there. Everybody is low on protection. There's not really anything I can do for that. Trying to drag it out just a little bit to see if there's, I can use Finn's heal move there, so everyone should be topped up health-wise, but protection-wise, there's really no way to drag it out that I could get another Illuminated Destiny off. That's the only way I'd get up some protection. So here we go. Keep trying to use the non-combats just to make it around if I can, but right here I don't have a choice, so finish them off. Got 57, not really pretty, but cleared the whole bottom. Now I just got to start working on the top and see where that gets me. Up top, he's got that Cure Scoundrels with Nest. He's got the First Order, and he's got the JTR team. So we'll start knocking these guys out. That way I can see what kind of ship he has in back. I don't know if I'm going to be able to be efficient enough to be able to put up a high enough score if this guy really plays the efficiency game, if I'm going to be able to, give him a run for his money, but I'm going to try. And I've got my Supreme Leader Kylo. I didn't stick him on defense just because I wanted to use him on offense in case he set his Rey down. Everyone in my bracket has a Galactic Legend. So based on what they have, it determines what I do with mine. So he had Rey, and I kept him in case I needed him for that. Since I didn't need him for that, I'll just throw him in a solo here against these scoundrels and see how he does. I mean, I've never really done a solo with him. Never had the chance to practice. Look at that. He wiped out Ness straight away. Ness couldn't do anything. He's getting tore up, you know, by Mission. That's what Mission does. Didn't get a hit there, but it's like whenever he goes, he can do some heavy damage. He just deleted Zalbar right there. Took him out, took out Mission, and now it's just Vandor left. There we go. 63 banners, good enough. So that's one team down easily. Now I got my CLS team against this Hux team. You don't have to worry about this Hux team as much as you would a crew team. The fact that they would heal so much when they get the status effects, that doesn't apply when it's Hux lead. So easy enough. Try and take out Hux just so I don't have to worry about the turn meter gain and the, you know, the counterattacks. I want to make sure and get rid of him, so I do that. Once he's gone, I'll see where I'm at. Throw some ability block with old Ben there. We just try to control the rest of the team. I don't want to lose too many banners if I don't have to. I think Red Trooper is probably the next biggest threat, just because he's going to assist and do extra damage, and he's got AoEs. You don't want him taking a little bit off everybody's protection. So get rid of him. Keep old Kylo in check. Now he got a crew to worry about, so take down some of his turn meter. Take out Stormtrooper here. Now it's one less to deal with. And now I got C-3PO up, so I'm just going to send everybody at crew. They don't really do a whole lot of anything, but, you know, we'll get to him. I got old Kylo down in the yellow, so we'll just take him out there. Now I can focus down on crew. Got him in the red, and there he goes. And I got 60 banners for that, so that worked out great. The last team I have to worry about is this JTR team. I figured Padme should be fine. It's probably the strongest team I have left, even though I have odds and ends like Trey and Scion. Go ahead and use my Padme squad, just because they're going to gain a bunch of protection up. Make sure they can't, you know, they can't be debuffed or anything once they have their protection up, so I don't have to worry about Rey's wave that she does. I don't have to worry about C-3PO. So that's it. All their counterattacks they got from that Retribution are doing some good work at taking out the team. So pretty nice having this Padme available. I set her on defense a lot of the time, but look at that. Just delete Rey right there. Take her out like nothing. So that's it. Yeah, she's gone. Just got BB-8. He does have a counterattack, but I do plenty of damage. Nothing he can really do to me. So we'll take him out there, and look at that. Another 60 banner win. So I'm pretty pleased with that. Back there in the back, his ships open up, and he's got Malevolence. It's not all the way start up yet, so that's, you know, that's pretty good for me, I guess. So for Malevolence, all I used is my Negotiator. I've been practicing a little bit with this in Grand Arena and Arena. I'm not going to show the whole battle, but, you know, just kill everything. And I left off 2 reinforcements. I got 64 banners there. So that's pretty good for me. If I can get 64 in ships, count that as a win. I did start with 5s. People were telling me that 5s is much tankier, so start with him. That's what I did. And I got 64 banners for a total of 1929 there. So I think that's a good score for me. Probably my highest ever score, I think. Not really an efficiency player, so hey, I call that a good score. Hopefully it's enough for the win, and my opponent hasn't gone yet, but I'll let you guys know in the comments or something and see how this turns out. Till then, we'll see you guys in the next week. Shout out to my buddy Mikayas. He runs a modding service. He'll go through, make sure you got the right squad compositions and the right mods on the right characters. Give your account a real nice tune-up. I'll put the link to his Discord in my description. Go ahead and check him out. Tell him Indigo sent you. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share your comments down below, and hopefully you'll check out my other videos on my channel. Peace.